Hey guys, Brandon here from Exotic Diecast with another review, this time on this newly purchased Minichamps SLS Black Series 1/18 scale. Before this car I've only had one Minichamps. It was the Porsche 918 Spider, and I was beyond pleased with it. That was $165 and just not a problem with it. I love that car. And then now I spent $200 and I think $210 on eBay to get this one. And so it was a little steep in price obviously, but they just don't make anything like it. Another SLS you could get is like a Maisto SLS for like, $30 or $40. But I already had one of those, and I kind of turned it into an SLS Final Edition by changing some things up. But my favorite, like my all-time favorite German car, is a white SLS Black Series. I just think they are so menacing yet sleek and beautiful. I think they're going to be so timeless. Anyway, the sun's kind of changing, so the lighting's kind of changing. But anyway, so in real life, this is just about one of my favorite cars, just kind of next to the Murcielago SV and Koenigsegg's and all that. But I mean, this car is up there. It's definitely my favorite German car, without a doubt. So to have it in my collection, I am beyond pleased with it, and so the $210 was well worth it. If you want one, I knew at the time I bought this, there were a lot of black ones, like blacked out, which looked really menacing as well. And if I wasn't such a fan of the white, then I would probably just gone blacked out. They also had a couple of red ones, and that's pretty much all I saw. They also make it in like the orange gold color, and then this white, and this white one was the hardest to find, and it is my favorite. So I'm so glad I got to get it. But onwards with the review. This car, hopefully with the sun hitting it and these like angles, you could kind of get what I'm talking about here. This has that pearl effect that if you look in the paint, it looks so realistic, because the pearl will, when light hits it, it just changes to a lighter color, as you can see on this crease right here, and it just has that pearl effect. It is so cool. A lot of carbon fiber on this, as you would expect from Minichamps. The whole wing, just that sticker carbon fiber. Sorry, moving around a whole lot. Yeah, all the little carbon fiber vents here on the front and everything like that. I mean, they just did a great detailed job with that. This whole vent on the side. And then what else? I mean, just so much. All the rear diffuser back here is just carbon fiber, a lot of it. And like the front grille, the mesh looks good, everything like that. The wheels have to be kind of reviewed on a video of their own nearly. The wheels look just incredible. They are so incredibly detailed, and when you're spinning it through there and the brake caliper kind of just stays still, it just looks so realistic. Yeah, that's the thing. The brake caliper has that orange gold kind of color that the SLS Black Series had, and just the wheels are just so spoked and sharp. I mean, they are so detailed. One of those things that if you blew it up to real size, it just wouldn't lose any detail. So just really nice. Just this SLS is just so wide because it's the Black Series, and it's just really cool to see. I'm just trying to find some more things to talk about before I start opening it all up and everything. Got a lot of dust on it already. But anyway, wing looks like great detail. Like I said, sticker carbon fiber on the side mirrors as well, and aluminum or like chrome aluminum gas cap. Just looks great. All the little downforce splitters, it looks great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open everything up. So the only thing is with the hood, it should open up to about right there and stop. But unfortunately, if you just let it go there, I guess that time it stays. It goes a little bit too far back, so it goes this far, which is a little odd. It should have stopped it about right there, and so now it holds its position, which is good. The back opens up. I'll just do that one last so it doesn't close. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to mention. The back, along with that cool diffuser, the exhaust being in that nice shiny chrome looks really good. But anyway, I'll go ahead and open up the back here. Once you open that up, it's just nothing crazy special. There is a velvet material in the back instead of just plastic, which is really nice in the trunk. So nice and velvety. And then the doors, that has the full window here. As you can see, it's not like just like the window roll down, which usually you'll find that on nicer models. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the doors real quick. Now the thing with the doors, thankfully they're even, but you'll open the door all the way, and then it'll kind of get let go. So all the way, and then it kind of gets let go. So it won't stay in its top position. It kind of rests right there, which isn't a big deal. That's a good display as well. And as far as opening the front hood, it will stay about right there. So there are all of your opening pieces. So just like that, that is a nice display. So yeah, I already talked about the trunk. The engine detail, a lot of little textured carbon fiber, if you guys could hear that. It has like that little plate saying who built the engine, aluminum look, just a lot of like that plastic kind of carbon fiber. So yeah, engine's not like the most stellar, but it's not, you know, like they skimped out on it by any means. Does look good. So we'll close that. I mean, just when you close it, you just hear all the metal. It's just all made out of like that resin or metal or whatever. Okay, so with the doors open, you can see the interior. Interior, they really knocked it out of the park. I mean, that's probably, aside from just like the exterior looks and aesthetics, the interior is what kind of makes this car. Just looking at like the leather in there, the stitching, and that actually feels like real leather. I don't think it is, but it feels like real leather, not plastic, which I don't know how they got that done. But all the carbon fiber on the center console, all the buttons that look like you could press, the feet pedals with the ported holes, the steering wheel looks good, the gauges look good, the whole dash, I'm actually really impressed with that. The dash looks like it's stitched, and then the center console, like the center glove box, also feels like real leather. Same with the seats, it doesn't feel like plastic, and it looks like it's stitched. So that detail is beyond impressive. It also has the some embroidery in the headrest, just like the real one does. I'm not sure exactly what that is, and the red seat belts, which is a nice touch as well. So that pretty much does it for the interior and everything like that. I mean, this review is going to be held, you know, kind of short now. I'm pretty much done with it because there's just not a whole lot to talk negatively on this car. I just went over the positive sides of it. If you guys can find this, I highly recommend it. I mean, I was skeptical at first because I didn't really know of Minichamps at first when I first saw this, so I pushed it off. But something tells me that these will stay put in value, if not go a little bit up, because these white ones and even the gold and yellow are just not made in mass quantities. So I definitely recommend you check them out. But anyway, guys, that concludes this review. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.